We're down here at Odaiba again for the Mooneyes Street Car Nationals. If you don't know what Moon is, basically it was a guy in the 1950s, hot rod called Dean Moon. He started this company which made a whole lot of hot rod parts and made this sort of culture extremely popular. After he passed away in the late 80s, a Japanese company, which were his distributors over in Japan, actually bought the company and turned it into an even bigger company, which is now putting on a show that's this big. Unfortunately, I got here a bit late today because I was watching the Formula Drift live stream from Atlanta, and this event only goes until 3 o'clock and it is now 2:39, so I have 20 minutes to cover this entire show. So once again, like all the other shows that I usually cover here at Odaiba, I'm just going to walk up and down the rows and see what I can see. Now, first of all, to any American car fan who is watching this, I have no idea what I'm looking at here, so I'll do my best. And feel free to correct me in the comments. So let's just walk up and down as quickly as we can over the next 20 minutes, and we'll see what we can see. And as you can see, there is an awful lot to see. So you can hear they're playing ZZ Top in the background. There's lots of guys walking around with greaser haircuts and Hawaiian shirts, so it's they don't go halves when it comes to the culture. Just in case you're really wondering if we are in Japan, there's Japanese number plate on this F100. I might have to start doing both rows at once if I'm going to cover this entire thing. Okay, I think that's what I'll do. That dude has the best haircut. Oh wow. Magic powder, yeah. Alright, get this. Geo with California plates on it. So a Geo Prism, which is basically a Toyota Corolla. Now that is dedication. I shouldn't have stayed at home watching Formula Drift. I should have just streamed it on my phone on the train over here. It's got the Mexican blanket and everything. So that's what I mean about not doing anything by halves. That's amazing. Alright, I just noticed there's quite a few of these, so I should go back and start again. This car is called the Honda N1. And there's quite a few of them here. They've moderned them all up fairly extremely. Of course, these are the famous Moon disc wheel covers. There's some Hawaiian style stuff. Honda step wagon. So as is usual at these sorts of shows, nice chill vibe. So the USDM Cressida, because you have the extra thick bumpers and the Cressida badges on it, but it is right-hand drive.
ハイメカから
はい
1GFE ハイメカツインカムから
Hey.
ツインカム24時です。
Ah, okay. So it's changed from the single overhead cam to the double overhead cam 1G. Of course, the 1G probably the best sounding of the straight six Toyota engines of that sort of era. If you want to go naturally aspirated. Gozaimasu. Of course, most people seem to have the idea that it's fairly easy to register really modified cars in Japan, and it can be. As long as they obey certain specific sorts of rules, then yes. Buick Skylark. See, it looks like I know what I'm talking about. I can just read the badges on them. Oh, I know that on the Dodge van videos I made a little while ago, people were asking, aren't Astro vans popular? Well, they are, as you can see. I think that might be off a Z32 Fairlady. So it doesn't have the Spectre air filter like a lot of the Dodge vans do. Yeah, even outside on the road in all the car parks over there and like way over there. There's lots of this sort of stuff parked over there too, so really huge event, this one. There is going to be another Moon event later on in the year too. I might go to that. A little bit earlier maybe. So even the stance style from the US is over here too. Chev trucks. These things look so cool over here. Like, there's no cars that are sold in Japan that look anything like these sorts of Chev trucks. Now this guy's going the Mad Max look. Oh, look at this. He's got the drive-in tray on the window. Hang on, it's a left-hand drive Civic. Is this like a USDM Civic? Civic CX. I'm assuming this is an American market Civic. It's automatic too. So all you guys in the States who'd like to get like a JDM Type R or something, I'm sure someone over here will swap you. One thing I see a lot in the comments when I cover these sorts of shows is people say that guys over there seem really chill. And it is something that I do quite like about the car scene here, is that there's no real sort of segregation or snobbery or anything like that. Like, people really just do what they do and just enjoy what they do, which makes the whole thing really enjoyable. By the way, I'm trying out a new microphone this weekend. Let me know what you think of the sound. If you haven't seen the movie American Graffiti, go and watch it as soon as we're done. American Graffiti, Vanishing Point, what else? Look at the window. So this sort of stuff was obviously just imported straight over from the US, like built this way. Alright, we're here with Chubbs from the United States. He Snapchatted me last night saying he just turned up in Japan. What should he do? I suggested he come here, which is unfortunate because it's all American cars, but
Still pretty rad. It's I got to bounce over to the historic, what's it called?
yeah, there's right over there is the Toyota Historic Car Garage that has stuff like, you know, old Hakosukas, right? And
Yeah.
like old rally cars and stuff. That's cool. So
that was awesome.
there's always good stuff to see here in Odaiba. Alright, good to meet you, man.
Yeah, man, take it easy.
Okay, we're gonna keep going because literally everyone is just leaving right now. That is a Caprice, I know that. I can see a motor compo in the back of that. I'm going to guess and say that's a Honda Odyssey that's been modified. Could be wrong. Ah, see, look, that's an Odyssey. Yeah, that thing was an Odyssey, wasn't it? Odyssey on R32 GTR wheels. That's kind of cool. Yeah, these shuttle wagons became a lot more popular recently. He's got the cassette tapes and the old camera. That's awesome. Here's something to refresh your mouth if you're a bit overwhelmed with American cars. That was an Eclipse. These things were actually sold as only left-hand drive in Japan as well, because they were made for the United States market. But they only made left-hand drive ones, so even the ones sold domestically were left-hand drive too. Straight out of 1996. And right next to that, straight out of 2017. Here's another left-hand drive Honda Acura Integra. Alright, here's something I actually do know. That is a Mitsubishi Debonair. Alright, and then the Prince. Escalante. I have no idea what's going on here. Yeah, old Toyota Land Cruisers really going up in price in Japan now too. They're really popular. Here's another one of these face conversions. It's this company here, Dream Factory Blow. If you look them up on the internet, they make a lot of these sorts of conversions. Oh, here we go. There's more of them. So Dodge van front.
Alexi.
Chevy. Ah, ita. Alright, these are some of my friends here, and I just met them right at this last minute. They wanted to point out that you see these cars here, these Hiaces. These are actually their daily working cars, even though they're slammed this much. You can see here it's got hydraulics, and this one also has hydraulics. But if you look in the back, there's like a toolbox and like random boxes and things like that. So, nani? Konnichiwa. They wanted me to point out this is the sort of cars they drive in Japan. Yeah, YouTube. So he just wanted to point out that this is the level of dedication they have to modified cars here in Japan. It's cool. Now I saw this car at Tokyo Auto Salon, I think. Love the kit, but I think it costs about $12,000 for the kit and the wheels and everything. So yeah, might be sticking with my Town Ace for now. Now you can all probably understand how ridiculous these things look over here. These might be normal over in the States, or at least not normal, but not unusual. Okay, this is a Mitsubishi built Jeep. If you can see there, the Mitsubishi mark. So these were actually built in Japan in the 50s, I believe. This is the first time I've ever seen one. And it definitely looks like it was made in the 50s too. Yeah, that looks like the original factory tyre there. So you can see there, it still has the Jeep logo on the steering wheel. But yeah, Mitsubishi mark. Nice Hi-Ace Super Custom Limited with the ridiculously plush interior. That is actually a Nissan Cedric with the cracked fake wood paneling on it. This is cool. Nissan Caravan with 300ZX wheels on it. Fair lady, I should say. So here's the rollout. Now I still have to do the rest of the show way over that side. I think I'll go down there and then walk back out here for the finals of the rollouts. I'm loving this Mark II. You can smell the aftershave. How good's this? Actual bride color coordinated seat with the sheepskin cover. Once again, have no idea what's going on here. Mighty Boy? I have no idea what that was. I just remember now, the last time I was here at Odaiba, I was shooting that Itasha show. So a fairly big difference in content for today's video. Nice Carina GTR. I gotta admit, I do kind of like these Town Ace trucks. So they come with this paint scheme from the factory and they have sort of molded fenders too. Alright, they kind of look cool, I think. So this is one style of Crown wagon they made. They came out with these quad headlights from factory. There's a few different designs for this particular Crown, and this is sort of like the classic style. There's actually a lowrider meet coming up in a couple of weeks. I'm sort of debating whether to go to it or not. Could be interesting. Alright, I think we're getting fairly thin down here now, so we might go back out to the exit and watch the rollouts. So that's a Toyota Hilux with a Julie conversion. Is that a thing? I've never seen that before. Alright, so it's a Mad Max zombie apocalypse theme. Crazy looking interior. And he's gonna drive home like that. So that's all for today here at the Mooneyes Street Car Nationals. I know it's not the usual Japanese car stuff. Don't worry, we'll be back doing stuff with Nissans and Toyotas soon. But I don't know, I think the stuff's pretty cool too. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.
Wow.
Yeah, man, take it easy.
Okay, we're gonna keep going.